Welcome to Colombia, Nestor Tours. Today, we're going to have spectacular views of Cartagena de Indias. Remember to subscribe to my channel, and if you like it, please do like it on the platform on YouTube. This is Colombia Nestor Tours for you all around the world. Come to Colombia, come to Cartagena de Indias. Check it out. Subscribe. Guys, subscribe. Welcome to Cartagena de Indias. We're entering here the walled city of Cartagena de Indias. My name is Nestor Melendez, and it's a pleasure for me to be your tour guide. You can book my private tours at showtourlifemedia@gmail.com, or you can hit me up also here on the channel. Perfect for people that is coming over here to Cartagena to know more about this beautiful city, this beautiful gem of the Caribbean. So if you travel with families and if you want to know more about Colombia, we're totally ready. Like La Plaza de Toros de la Cerrezuela, which you're watching over there at the left side hand. It was the bullfight arena of the city. Right now it's a very high-end mall. Yes. You can see a very fine branch in there, but you can see have very nice views of the city on the top floors, and they had a very good food hall with very good restaurants at excellent price. Okay, excellent price. There you have Andres Carne de Res, which is one of the top restaurants of Colombia, restaurant net chains of Colombia. You can find Andres in Bogota, in Medellin, in Cartagena, and they're really good. They have a lot of quality. And now we are getting here by the walls. I was telling you that they were finished in 1631. You know, because Cartagena was like a prey for pirates and empires. Everybody wanted to come over here and to take advantage of all the richness that this territory was giving to the crown. You know, when there was a lot of gold over here in that territory. There's still a lot of gold in Colombia and in Venezuela and in Ecuador. And this was the port where much of the gold and emeralds and pearls happened to go out to give money to the Spanish Empire. El imperio donde nunca se pone el sol. That's what they said, the Spanish, the empire where the sun never sets. We were watching Las Bóvedas. This was built after an attack by the British Empire over here to Cartagena. They want to overtake Cartagena because if you own Cartagena, you own the Caribbean. And in those times, that was heavy duty. Because the Caribbean ruled the commerce, you know, all the people moving everything from here to there and there to here and whatever. The pirates also were at the Caribbean because the French and the British wanted a chunk of what's going on or what was going on. And the Portuguese were like, they didn't want to do anything. They already had Brazil, so. The Hotel de las Clarisas, el Hotel Santa Clara to the left side, that is a Sofitel Legend Hotel, very nice 5-star hotel. And there you have the house of Gabriel Garcia Marquez when he was over here in Cartagena. It's said to have very nice works of art, and it maybe become with the time in a museum. It was a restoration by a Colombian architect called Rogelio Salmona, which you will hear of him a lot in Bogota, but also here in Cartagena. The architect, famous Colombian architect, did many masterpieces like the Casa de los Huéspedes Ilustres, where the presidents come or where the president of Colombia stays when he comes over here to Cartagena. Cartagena is also the second capital of Colombia. It's Bogota, and then Cartagena is kind of has that attribute. So when he comes over here, he stays at the Casa de los Huéspedes Ilustres. Oh my God, that lady was telling me, take care with the camera, they maybe rob you or whatever. Yes, you're coming to Colombia and you got to be like aware and everything and try not to give papaya. At this moment, I was with my people, so I know how to behave. But yeah, in Colombia, you have to learn that saying, that Colombian saying that is no dar papaya. Do you know what I mean? You have no clue, no? Okay, no dar papaya is like don't give the opportunity to people to rob you or to abuse of you or to take advantage on you in anything. It works on life, it works on the streets, it works on the hood. It also works on sports. It works in business. No dar use it for everything. It's like a joker, okay? We use it for everything. Like no dar papaya here, no dar papaya there, no dar papaya. Like if can I give papaya? I have given papaya many times in my life, but you learn how not to do it and how to behave like a intelligent and normal people. Normally in the city, downtown, and the touristic areas of the city are very tranquil, very quiet. We're totally, the safety is kind of guaranteed by the police and by the authorities, and obviously, like in any big city, this is a 1,200,000 people city, or maybe more. Like in a big city, in any urban placement, you gotta take care, okay? And you gotta be like wise and no dar papaya, you know? Don't give the opportunity to robbers to come over here to you. That's one of the things we do. Like sometimes I like to go with people and tell them, hey, you know, you don't do this, or at night don't behave like this, or whatever. You're watching the walls of Cartagena. That was a stronghold of Santo Domingo. More than a walled city, Cartagena is a stronghold city. Baluarte de la Merced, the Caribbean Sea on your left side. The immensity of the Caribbean Sea. And right in front of there is Cartagena de Indias. Many advantages had this place where they founded the city back in 1533. The Spanish Conquistador. That was a big name. The Spanish Conquistador, el Adelantado, Pedro de Heredia. They say he stole from the king. Well, he had many histories of corruption, and he was like, well, not all the conquistadors were nice guys, but this one was a little bit like tough, rough, and he had long hands. You said, remember when I told you I show you the bóvedas on the other side? These are the bóvedas on this side. Or now where they sell all the handcrafts and everything. That is like a bunker. They made it like to resist after the 1741. After 1741, they made it like to resist any invasion coming over here to Cartagena. And as the artillery has grown like tougher, like stronger, or whatever, more destructive. Oh, thank you very much for your information. More destructive, terrible. Mankind making destroy real things. When we have things like this, look at this beauty. This is the city where I live, Cartagena de Indias. Back in the distance, on this postcard, this video postcard you're watching, está la catedral, the Cathedral of Cartagena, Santa Catarina de Alejandría. 2 popes have visited Cartagena de Indias. John Paul II, Juan Pablo II, and Francisco. This is a three-ethnical city, which is the three ethnicity of the city is what domains everything and like what gives the flavor to Cartagena, gives the essence. Like, I don't know, you have to come over here and live it. Like, it's not just watching streets and nice buildings and whatever and Oh, come on, you gotta leave Cartagena. It has something very special. There's the Cathedral of Cartagena. To the right, the house where Francis Drake stayed. Over here, years ago, 1586, he came over here to Cartagena, and he took a lot of money with him, man. Oh my God! They say he took away with 30,000 ducados. So that was, if they translated, I asked a financial friend to do me the operation, whatever, and he said me like it would be like 30 to 35 million dollars in actual money. What? Yes, he came over here and he took away as a ransom money around 30 to 35 million dollars, man. Those were the times when the crooks used to go out, and he was a lord. He was Sir Francis Drake. Yeah, I know for many Anglo-Saxons, Francis Drake is a hero, but and the history as here teached, but I am Colombian, soy colombiano, and the Hispanics. And for us, Francis Drake is a pirate. Es un pirata, Francis Drake. Palacio de la Inquisición, you see there? The Palacio de la Inquisición. The Inquisition came over here, 1610. They came over here to Cartagena de Indias and tried to... They were established because a verdict from Felipe III. So they came over here and they had 12 autos de fe generales. They were like very solemn ceremonies where, well, people was judged. There was many tortures and everything that happened there in that house. But right now it's a museum, a Museo Histórico de Cartagena. And now I'm going to present you very fine plaza, but the most famous girl of Cartagena lives here. Like actually the most famous lady of Cartagena. Okay? So be prepared. Cartagena is wonderful. We're approaching here, La Plaza de Santo Domingo. You're going to Calle Santo Domingo, and look at this, and ladies and gentlemen, there's Gertrudis. La Gorda de Botero, the fat lady of Botero. She's the most famous lady of Cartagena, and she is a beauty by Fernando Botero, one of the top sculptors of the world. To come over here from the United States to Cartagena is very easy, like 2 hours and a half flight from Miami. Miami International Airport. Welcome to Miami and its features. Remember that? That was back times. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, guys. You can come over here to Cartagena from Miami, MIA, from Miami, MIA. 2 hours and a half is really short flight, so you're not going to feel it, and you're going to enjoy this. You're not going to only enjoy culture, but you're going to enjoy very nice beaches, islands, man, islands. I'm telling you. And if you want to go to the botanical garden, there's another region that is beautiful called Montes de Maria. So you can have, like, in one destiny, like 5 wild things to do. And also, you can be a nice person, like in this plaza, what happened over here. Look at this beautiful church, La Iglesia de San Pedro Claver. He's my saint, by the way. He is the one for me. I'm Catholic, I'm sorry. But this guy didn't have any problem in loving everyone. San Pedro Claver. This is the church of San Pedro Claver here in the city of Cartagena de Indias. Beautiful church, and what it represents, and what Pedro Claver has done for mankind, on what he did years ago. We're gonna know more about the histories of this Jesuit priest that became to be the slave of the slaves, el esclavo de los esclavos. To the left side, the Church of San Pedro Claver and the installations of El Universal, right by here by this street called San Juan de Dios. Like there's where the newspaper El Universal was, and where Gabriel Garcia Marquez started his works as a journalist on a day-to-day activity as a reporter for that newspaper, and where he learned all of what he used to call the most beautiful labor in the world, the journalism. Gabriel Garcia Marquez, Colombian writer, a famed Colombian writer born in 1928 and awarded with the Nobel Prize in 1982. Hotel Santa Teresa, look at this. This is a Charleston hotel. Very good restaurant on the left side, guys. The Harris Son. And in this street, you can find many boutiques of high-end Colombian fashion designers. The main names of the fashion design of Colombia are in that street, like Silvia Cherasi and others. Not all the time Cartagena is so empty. Right now it is this way because we wanted to shot this in a situation where we can do the POV in a special way, like you're watching it right now, with not too many people on the streets. But if you want to have it like this, we can book a tour. You can book a tour with us, like a very early tour, or you can go out from your hotel and give a walk. If you're an early person, if you're early wake up people, I am an early waker. I wake up early, normally. So I would like to go and walk. That's what I do every day, actually. Like to go and walk Cartagena. You know what? I live here, and I still like seeing new things or new houses or new accents on the walls. Look at this, what we're going to have over here. We're going to get to the Plaza de la Aduana, the Customs Plaza. There's the House of the King. The Casa de la Real Contaduría right in front is the mayor's office of the city of Cartagena right now. Casa del Marqués del Premio Real, the Marquis of the Royal Prize. On your right, Plaza de la Aduana. From here, many things came into objects, things, and literature and thinking came from Europe into here, from the metropole, how they used to call Sevilla. And from here, many things went out, like the gold, the emeralds, the pearls, and many of the also like products from the Andes or from this region of this part of the world, like tobacco, pineapples, and well, one that conquered the whole world from here, from this port, which was the potato. The potato came out from here, from Cartagena de Indias, because they used to load all the ships here with the food to take to Europe, when they were taking all the cargoes from here with all the gold and all the produce that they took out from here, the tobacco, the quina. You know, the quina that was to do medicine. This is the Torre del Reloj, one of the iconic Plaza de los Coches, in the iconic Plaza de los Coches of Cartagena. One of the most famous plaza, and this has been the entrance to the city since 1631. So, if you want to know back in the times anything that happened here in Cartagena, well, you came over here and you just had all the gossip and everything. You knew everything around or what was happening in Cartagena. This is a port city, you know how port cities are. There's the statue of Pedro de Heredia, the founder of the city. 1533, he founded the city over here in the last spot of a big, deep, profound bay, very safe and secure bay. They were looking for that. It had many advantages. It was the last place on the bay. It wasn't the Caleta. You know what? If you're Colombian, if I say to you you're Caleta, or maybe if you're Hispanic, you have seen like novelas of Colombian, like when you say Caleta, it's like that place where you hide everything from your mother, or from anyone, or from your wife, or from whomever you don't want to see, like you have a caleta, no? But I thought that was a Colombian slang. No, man, it is a old Spanish word to say the last place on a hidden bay, like the hidden place on a bay. And that is where Cartagena is built, over la caleta de la Bahía de Cartagena, of the Bay of Cartagena. And they had to defend this city. They had to really take care of all the goodies that the city offered to the Spanish Empire. This is Plaza de los Jagüeyes, and that was the only problem that Cartagena had. Had everything. It had the rocks, it had the limestone, it had the volcanic rock. Look, before I tell you everything, that church is called Santo Toribio, the one on your left, and that's something very, very, very good happened like there in 1960s. A child was baptized. I was baptized over there. Holy Lord. Plaza de los Jagüeyes, or Plaza Fernandez, Madrid right now. The problem of Cartagena, the running water. But there was a pond over there. There was a place like a running water over there, and there was a very important plaza over here in this neighborhood that is called San Diego by Cartagena de Indias. If you want to come to Cartagena, if you want to book one of my tours, come on, you can do it. Write me to showtourlivemedia@gmail.com, or give me a message, or leave me a message here in the channel. You can leave it right here. You can leave it on the comment section. Also on Facebook Live, on Twitter, and also on LinkedIn. Hey, come on, give me a like. Subscribe to my channel if you have not done it. It will be cool to have you here to give you more information about Cartagena, about Colombia, about our 6 different geographical regions, about everything we have here in this beautiful country, that it can be yours also. It can be your country, it can be where you like to come on vacation. Very, very easy to come from the United States, guys. Just 2.5 hours away from MIA, Miami International Airport. All major airlines cover this destination in the Colombian Caribbean that is turning to be one of the most famous destinations of all the Caribbean. Also, if you come in a cruise ship, we also offer cruise ship shore excursions for small groups. If you don't want to go on that 60 people group, like come here or whatever, nice restaurant on the right called Candé, very well recommended. We're in the neighborhood of San Diego, so remember, you can have short excursions, you can book with us and no problem. This was a jail, the women's jail. It's right now they're selling it. They told me it's already sold, like to a big hotel or whatever, but I don't know if they're going to leave it like the street jail. I don't know. This is a university called over here, the Fine Arts University. It's a public university. It's a fine arts, music, dance, plastic arts, communications, electronic media. And this is the Plaza de San Diego. At afternoon, you can get very good fritos over here from a lady called Dorita. They're good, man. The best arepa de huevo of the town, right in front of you. There's the Hotel Santa Clara. Please, do you have any grape poupon, please? Very poopy. Very. Oh man, do you have any grape poupon, please? You know how it is. Cartagena de Indias. It will be a pleasure to be your tour guide. But it is a pleasure right now, like to show my city. I am a lucky guy to live here. Look at this. Sometimes it's a little bit hot. Right now it's hot. But it's okay. You know, sometimes there's some people like me. A good restaurant on the left side, Cevicheria. This is the part of the Hotel Santa Clara. This is an Argentinian restaurant here to the left. So in this street you can get very good restaurants like Cevicheria, Juan del Mar. It's a very good gastronomy. This is the house of Garcia Marquez by the other side. To the left, it may turn to be a museum someday. I don't know what they're planning to do with all the memories of Gabriel Garcia Marquez, who passed away a few years ago. They're asking me what airlines travel here to Cartagena. Yeah, let me show you. Let me tell you. American Airlines has flights from Miami, and I think it's raising up the flights in high season to three daily flights from Miami. You can have Delta. Also, you have KLM that comes from Europe. Let me see, from the United States, you can have Avianca, you can have Copa, you can have LAN, and many connections through the Bogota hub. From Europe, you can get Iberia, Air Madrid. I'm going to check it out, but those are some that I have on mind. The flight over here to Cartagena. The airport is a small airport, but it's okay. You can deal with it very fast. No problem, no airport jams. Have you ever been at an airport jam? Terrible, huh? Like all the lines and whatever. No, here. Yeah, you find lines, but it's not as dangerous as those airports where you do the line in one side and then you have to run to the other side of the world to get the airplane. No. Everything here is like other side. Universidad de Cartagena on your side. You gotta taste pan de bonos, guys. Go to this corner over here on the left called La Esquina del Pan de Bono, and you gotta have pan de bonos. It's one of... When I live in Miami, they said to me like, oh, he brought Colombian bread. Yeah, it's like the Colombian bread, like los pan de bonos are very, 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 very good. And you can get very good pan de bonos over there at La Esquina del Pan de Bono. This is my city, Cartagena de Indias. My name is Nestor Melendez. You know what? It is really a pleasure to have you here. Come on, book my tours. If you want any recommendations, I can give you all the information you need about Cartagena and also about my country, Colombia. This is Colombian Tours, Colombia Nestor Tours. Beautiful, huh? If you want to come to Cartagena, you can check me out and call me out for some private tours all around my city and all around Colombia.
My name is Nestor Melendez, and this is Colombia Nestor Tours. I am a certified tour guide here in the city of Cartagena de Indias. So please come to my city, and I will gladly enjoy to be your tour guide. It will be a pleasure for me. This is Colombia Nestor Tours. Meanwhile, subscribe to my channel and keep on having fun. Come to Colombia, Colombia Nestor Tours.